You have to make it clear, well, we want this, and if we don't get this, then we do that. So the next chant is, I'll say, if we don't get it, and you guys say, shut it down. Ready? Let me hear the kids say, shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Okay, now just the girls. Shut it down. Shut it down. Come on, girls. Shut it down. Shut it down. Now the boys. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Okay. If we don't get it,
shut it down.
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 No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
what you're doing is critically important. I want to remind you about this because generations, you're going to study about Martin Luther King. You're going to study about JFK. You're going to study Abraham Lincoln and all these other people. And they added to this. And what you're doing is, I was like you when growing up in Brooklyn, and I was told, oh, one day you will get to lead. Never thought I'd be standing leading anybody. I thought it was just a thing that parents say to you to make you feel special. But you one day will lead this society. And I know it seems like a far-fetched thing. And you can make this a better society. My generation, we've come, we saw what's happened, and we're out here protesting so that when your generation comes and you're in charge, because one day you'll be in charge, you will make it even better. What are you going to do? You're going to make it even better. Even better. Even better. You want a better society. Say it. An inclusive society. Inclusive society. And in this society, Black Lives Matter. 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 No justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. Please give the kids a round of applause. And again, my name is Josh Pierre. I'm a Democratic State Committeeman out in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and a candidate for New York City Council in Flatbush. I'm going to hand it over to your principals. Oh, we have a very special guest today. Your local City Council member, Brad Lander. Please give him a round of applause. He's actually a good friend of mine, but we have masks on and sometimes we already have to say
All right, that chanting sounded good. I'd like to hear a little more of it, all right? No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
So my name's Brad Lander. I'm a neighbor and your city council member. And I just, it is so heartening to see all of you guys here. I know we're doing a lot of work in this neighborhood to understand what's going on right now. Who's had a challenging school year? All right, I want you to give yourselves all just a hand for making it through a very hard school year this year. And I know it's good to be out here and see some friends, but we're out here also for this serious purpose. And obviously, we have some black neighbors in this crowd, but this is largely a crowd of white folks. And I think it's important that we understand why we're saying Black Lives Matter. So any of these folks in front, you guys want to tell me why you're carrying signs that say Black Lives Matter or why we're out here shouting that? All right, yeah. You want to tell me, I'll shout it out.
That's so cute.
Wow, all right. So what's your name? Eloise says it's because she heard that some police killed some black people and that if they had not been black, they probably would not have been killed.
Wow.
Eloise, how old are you? Eloise is 6. It's not easy to live in a society where if you're black, you're a lot more likely to be killed by police. You're a lot more likely to be discriminated against when you go to rent or buy a house. You're a lot more likely to have a hard time finding a great school for your kids. You're a lot more likely to have a hard time finding a job. But if Eloise knows it's wrong, then we could all know it's wrong. And what we're saying when we say Black Lives Matter is we're going to do more, because it's not okay for us as white people to stand by and live in a society where we know every day that our black neighbors are more likely to be killed, more likely to be discriminated against, more likely to not have the opportunities we have. So let's hear it real loud in honor of Eloise's very profound answer. All right, Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
We should say a couple of the names of those people that Eloise mentioned who were killed, because we're honoring their memory by committing to change our society. So when I say his name, you're going to say George Floyd. Let's try that. Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
When I say her name, you're going to say
Breonna Taylor!
Taylor. Say her name.
Breonna Taylor!
Her name.
Breonna Taylor!
His name.
George Floyd!
His name.
George
Say
Floyd!
her name.
Breonna
What
Taylor!
do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
A great PS 32 and PS 58. I'm proud, you. I'll just conclude by saying this. There will be some things you don't remember from this year that you might have learned if you had been in your classrooms. Like maybe you were going to learn what countries signed the Treaty of Ghent. And no one learned this year what countries signed the Treaty of Ghent. But if you guys can learn that it is only by all working together that we can keep each other safe and prevent a virus from spreading, and if you guys can learn together that Black Lives Matter and that it's all our responsibility to build a country where that's true and do the hard work to get there, then this will have been a pretty profound school year. Thank you so much for inviting me, and have a great night.
So I'm going to ask if my PS32 families can come and lead the way. And I want to say thank you to our 58 brothers and sisters for being there with us. I'm very blessed to have Katie as my partner. And I'm really hoping that as the years continue, our community continue to work together. So PS32 families, PS32 staff, please follow us.
The march is starting. So I think these kids are going to march from one school to another. I think that's the plan. I'm going to just get a little footage and then I'm going to go shoot some stills. Wow, it goes way back. Little block in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn. Little block in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn that has so much going on. The kids are speaking and lots of white allies out here and everybody's out. Woo-hoo! Black Lives Matter at school. Nice. Yeah, and of course there's an ice cream truck at the end of the block. When there's kids, and it's Brooklyn, there's ice cream trucks. Oh, standing in tar, that's nice. Anyway, all right guys, I'm going to sign off for now. I'll be back from another, here, wait, this is the school, PS 32 on Hoyt Street. Another Brooklyn Love Mask, woo-woo! Brooklyn Love. All right, I'll be back later from another event. There are over 30 events in Brooklyn alone, and over 90 in all of New York City. It's pretty amazing. This is bringing up the rear. Sorry, ice cream truck, we left you. Hey, that's a good sign. All right, I'll see you guys later.